opinions expressed in the following program are those of the hosts, guests, and contributors, and do not reflect the official views of Real TV, its management, or affiliates. Content is provided for informational and entertainment purposes only. Viewer discretion is advised.
A very warm welcome to another edition of the program Conversations with Zelisa, where we continue to inform, educate, empower and answer those unanswered questions. I am Zelisa Rupani, humbly inviting you to sit back, relax, enjoy. Get your pen, get your notebook, Real TV, so you could take notes and important numbers that will be helpful for you and your loved ones. Directing this morning and in Master Control, Nathaniel Reed. On behalf of the team, I'd like to wish each and every one of you a terrific day today. Happy Tuesday. It's Tuesday, the 4th of August, 2026. Let me gently remind you, it is a day and time we'll never have the opportunity to ever have again in life. So let's make the best of it. And if you're celebrating a birthday today, happy birthday. If it's your anniversary, happy anniversary to you and yours. That's someone special. And of course, it is a day and time that we want to enjoy. Our children are on vacation. Let's ensure that they have a beautiful vacation time. And great programming continues right here on Real TV. Let's quickly go to our quote for today, coming to us with the kind compliments of Fab India Expo. Now, I want to let you know that they are currently located opposite the Center of Excellence in Trincity and, of course, Medford gas station, the big white tent. You can't miss it. Safe and secure parking, and the food is awesome. So make it a family affair, right? And our quote says, "I am not a product of my circumstances. I am a product of my decisions." I'm going to read this because it's very important. I am not a product of my circumstances. I am a product of my decisions. What we choose, the decisions that we make, will be the outcome of our life. It's as simple as that. So think wisely, choose wisely, decide wisely, because it determines our tomorrows, all right? Thank you so much for that, Natania. That came to us with the kind compliments of Fab India Expo and the India Expo. Let's go to the ad, please.
Makoya, discover the all-new India in Style Expo, the exciting new chapter following incredible India Expo. Open daily from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. opposite the Center of Excellence. Shop beautiful bridal and temple wear, jewelry, footwear, home furnishings, decor, puja items and much more. Try some of the delicious items at Zyka Restaurant and enjoy refreshing drinks from AK Juice Center. India in Style Expo, a complete Indian shopping and lifestyle experience.
Fab India Expo in Chaguanas is open every day from 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. Fresh containers have arrived with brand new stocks. Exciting new merchants have joined us, bringing a huge variety of products at unbeatable bargains. Indulgent spa services, soothing chumpy massages, and taste authentic Indian cuisine. Fab India Expo, endless variety, endless value.
Welcome back to Conversations with Zelisa right here on Real TV. To all of our local, regional and international viewers, all those of you on Tego, the app, let me gently remind you, if you don't have it, then all you have to do is download it on your device. It's absolutely free. That's a Tego app, and you could see Real TV real time, anytime. That's the beauty. And of course, to all of our viewers in Canada on the Caribbean Showtime television, thank you so much for choosing us. And I would like to share some information before I introduce our special guests for today. There is a medical outreach, and I think information is power. So I want you all to know that the Geriatric Society of Trinidad and Tobago free geriatric medical outreach, and it's happening in Superior Regional Corporation at the conference center upstairs the market, and it's happening on Saturday 15th August from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Everyone 60 years and over, you're welcome. Please, to our elderly, we care about you. This is absolutely free. Take the opportunity to go. It's a medical outreach, and lots of giveaways and things like that, legal aid and so much more. So please take advantage of this free opportunity. It's the free geriatric medical outreach, and it's happening on Saturday 15th August 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Please take advantage of that. It's going to be worth it. It's important that we take care of our elderly. Thank you so much for that, Nathaniel. Really appreciate it. Well, I want to let you know that today I'm in conversation with Elisha Sanka and, of course, Pastor Francois. And it's the Local Economic Development Officer and the Sangre Grande Regional Corporation. Let's say good morning and a warm welcome to our guests.
Good morning, Zelisa. Good
morning, Ms. Sanka. How are you doing?
I am well today, thank you.
Great. Well, you know, with technology, anything is possible, right?
Yes.
Let's talk a little bit about your role.
Okay, so presently I am the Local Economic Development Officer attached to the Sangre Grande Regional Corporation. The Local Economic Development Unit is actually a standard department across the regional corporations in Trinidad and Tobago. It's a unit that really was created to serve the Burgesses, specifically targeting small enterprise development, capacity building for small enterprises, as well as, looking at the region in general and seeking ways, meaningful ways in which development can take place.
What have, in terms of development in the Sangre Grande area, let's talk a little bit about that development.
All right, so in terms of the structure, the Local Economic Development works through the statutory committees of the corporation. Right. So the Sangre Grande Regional Corporation has its council, and the council members serve on varying committees. So for example, we have public health. Public health initiatives varies from the management of the markets, your garbage collection, sanitation, food badges, all of those things.
You actually take care of food badges and well?
Right. So not my unit, but the public health department does that.
Right. So they work hand in hand.
Yes.
So you actually guide.
Yes.
So I want to talk a little bit about, let's just say, young people out of school looking for some level of employment, and they can't, but they can make good pepper sauce, or they could make jam, or things like that. How can you help such people?
Okay, so through our varying training seminars that we host at the LED unit, we can assist those young persons. So for example, we would have held a bookkeeping seminar earlier in the year. We would have held financial management for small businesses. We call it our Finance Fundamental Series. And even any persons, wanting to start up, etc., any persons whom we come across, they can liaise with the Local Economic Development Unit. So it doesn't have to be through a particular seminar, but it could be through a session with us where we can provide that level of guidance.
But that is brilliant. It's excellent news. And I think a lot of people are not aware of how strong you all are with regards to helping citizens or those in the community. There's so many, like you say, seminars and different things that you could walk through to assist the citizens to have a greater understanding of how they can get progress.
Yes, that is correct. And you're so spot on, because a lot of the times we interact with our Burgesses, they seem to not know that the unit exists. So, as we continue to do the work, we hope that, we're going to build, in terms of, I suppose, a brand for the unit whereby, people see us really as a partner in terms of progress.
And I think that's important that you use the right word, partner, in order to help them grow and to evolve and to live their dreams or help themselves pay their bills, enhance the entire overall. What are some of the, I'm realizing we've got to go to a quick break. Let's go to these important messages. When we return, we continue our conversation. It's all about empowering our citizens, helping us to evolve, to know that we could partner with the regional corporation and how they can help us. Yeah? Let's go to these messages.
You need some cash. You need it now. Without the stress, we'll tell you how.
At JNMB Express Finance, there are no fees on unsecured loans from $2,500 to $75,000. That's a fact. None, not one. No fees, no fuss, no cash. Approval in 24 hours, and the funds go direct to your account. Come in or call Jeff today.
Call 2244-JEF.
In a world full of noise, choose clarity. The Real News digital publication is your choice for important news coverage. From influential figures shaping our nation to a powerful week in review that keeps you informed. The weekly edition is available for download on all of our social media platforms. Smart, sharp, essential. Real News digital publication. Stay informed, stay educated, stay empowered.
Kids say the funniest things, and sometimes the smartest too.
So kids, if you were Prime Minister for one day, what would you do?
That everybody got a light location I'm going to reach. Have everybody.
Every episode is packed with honest answers, big imaginations, and moments that will make you laugh, smile, and maybe even learn something new.
So join me, Zelisa, as we discover the world through the eyes of our youngest generation. Conversations with Kids, weekdays at 12 p.m. only on Real TV.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready for Hard Talk. Coming to you at 2 p.m. every Monday.
Join us for Real Talk,
Hard Talk,
Hard Facts, and all that is happening in Trinidad and Tobago and the globe.
social commentary, sporting commentary, comedy, real entertainment on Real TV. Organic stuff.
Welcome back to Conversations with Zelisa, right here on Real TV, where we bring reality to you, to all of our local, regional and international viewers. Thank you so much for choosing us. Today I'm in conversation with Elisha Sanka. Now she is the Local Economic Development Officer at the Sangre Grande Regional Corporation, all right? And today she's here to share her wealth of knowledge about the good work that they're doing at the Sangre Grande Regional Corporation. So welcome back.
Thank you, Zelisa.
I think it's important that we identify some of the challenges you all face at the corporation.
I think, for me personally, challenges are opportunities, to create ways to resolve issues that, and to think about things that might have not have been thought about before.
Right.
So I don't consider it a challenge. I consider it a way to stretch myself in terms of providing solutions, that can benefit the corporation as well as the businesses.
I love that
so-
positive answer. Because like me as well, I mean, we're not free of challenges or problems, but it's about how we deal with it, and we certainly grow from it. So I like that you have that open mind of thinking, you know.
It helps keep me sane as well as productive
And
on a daily
grounded.
basis.
I want to talk about some of the developments that took place in the recent past, you know, how you all were able to partner and help.
Right. So particularly, I have not been long at the corporation. I've only joined the San Grande Regional Corporation in March of this year.
Right.
But I can say, based on my time there as well as what I would have seen prior, a lot of work would have been done in terms of the micro enterprise development, in terms of training initiatives, in terms of showcasing those key persons, because of course, without small businesses, our GDP is impacted, etc., because of their contribution to, our national income overall. So I think that's a really key area that the corporation has worked hard in, and dare I say, excelled in, and we continue to grow and develop in that area as well. Um, so that's a very critical one. I mean, we have a lot of, cottage industries, persons making craft, homemade ice creams, those lovely guest houses that we have along the North Coast, the food, so there's so many areas that, where the corporation has, made efforts to showcase the talents of these persons. And I guess there's a lot more work to be done. Of course, there's always room for improvement.
Yeah.
So we continue to, head in that direction. Of course, that's
I-
just one aspect of it.
I've recently attended Christmas in July in Valencia, and I was blown away. And I think when we talk about Sangre Grande and that part of Trinidad and Tobago, there's so much in terms of development and growth, and how we can capitalize with regards to even tourism. You talk about food, you talk about guest houses, and I think if it's properly advertised and promoted, it could become a hub with regards to getting tourists, even our own Trinidadians and Tobagonians, to visit and be part of and see how wonderful Sangre Grande is and the environs and what they can offer us.
Right. So, Zelisa, you're spot on. And that is really one of the goals through the Tourism and Local Economic Development Committee of the Council. There's continuous work in that regard.
Yeah.
And of course, so many things, but, we're taking it one at a time. Lots of areas, there's the food tourism, there are the nature trails, etc. Hopefully, as time goes by, our local economic development unit would be expanded.
Yes.
It's only two persons right now. So, hopefully in the future, based
Yeah.
on what we intend to accomplish, we can sort of match that with those
Yes.
resources.
Yeah, because I really feel there's a lot in the Sangre Grande area and environs that we could all embrace, and we could utilize the potential of doing so much more, making it a place of an attraction, part of something that, tourists come or even the locals enjoy, because there's a lot, as you said. Even the Moko Jumbies, I was totally mesmerized, and how you are empowering these children. And it's a win-win, because here you are getting these children into a talent that could really enhance and take them to another level. You're taking them off the streets, they're in a positive environment. So it is a win-win.
Yes, for sure. Recently, the corporation hosted an emancipation village. So we did one of two things. We would have, allowed our migrant entrepreneurs in the region to display their crafts, their varying talents and businesses. So for example, we had winemakers, we had a crafts person, we had persons who dealt with food, such as, red mango and the tulums, etc. So it was beautiful to see. The other, very key feature of that initiative was the Emancipation Queen Show. So we were able to see the beautiful young ladies in the region. Hopefully, one
Yes.
day a future Miss Sandy Grande or future Miss Trinidad and Tobago,
Yes.
displaying their emancipation, where part of the program or part of the contest rather was a
Yeah.
statement on what emancipation meant to them. So it was quite meaningful, and it's good when you see those things
Yes.
that actually at work unfolded.
Miss Sanka, I could see positive, positive, positive out of this. Empowering our youth. You're absolutely correct when you talk about the different industries or the different talents that people may have, or young people in particular, giving them an opportunity to grow, to blossom, to showcase. I truly believe that is a wonderful initiative to have had an emancipation village in Sangre Grande. That is brilliant. And I hope next year Real TV could be part of that.
Certainly, certainly.
Yeah.
Apologies for not partnering or sharing the information prior. But we do have another very key initiative that's coming up this weekend, actually, on August 9th. It's what we call Market Day. I'm not sure. Have you ever heard of Market Day?
Well, I'm ready to listen.
All right, great. So thankfully, with me as one of your guests today, we have the pioneer of Market Day, who is Pastor Courtney Francois. But let me just share a little bit in terms of before I put Pastor Francois on the spot. So, of course, the idea was conceived by Pastor Francois, and we are thankful at the corporation that he came to us, and our wonderful chairman, Mr. Kenwin Phillip, he was sold on the idea because really it's a community exchange concept. So essentially, on a market day, what's going to happen is that, let's say, if I'm a participant of market day, so I'm coming to market day and I have 2 bundles of body with me.
Right.
But I can access every single item that is available for market day. So I'm coming with 2 bundles of body, but I can leave with a market bag full of goodies, which includes food and other items such as clothing and household items.
But that's excellent. And it's a nice way of socializing as well.
Certainly. And we're also involving the youth in the community because, of course, we reached out to the schools and we asked them to send volunteers so that those young persons now are, serving the items, so they engage in socialization, engage in really understanding community.
Yes.
And, perhaps at this time we need a certain level of unity as well.
You're absolutely correct. And
so
I like the fact that they come, they showcase their items, their talents are now, this is motivation for them, socializing. It's a win-win all around. And that's happening this weekend.
Yes, it's happening on August 9th. But I want to invite Pastor now to come in and really give us the backstory, because it is a beautiful journey in terms of marketing from where it started to where it's going now.
Brilliant. What we're going to do, Ms. Sanka, is just go to some important messages. When we return, we welcome Pastor. Let's go to these messages, please.
Thank you.
Looking for all your back-to-school essentials? Well, come on down to Keith Muhammad Books and School Supplies, where we have a wide variety of stationery and stencil supplies. We have wide ranges of textbooks on math, science, and even literature. We also are the sole distributors of the Malaysian publisher Mind to Mind, and have bestsellers Sudoku and Word Search. Visit us at our opening hours and feel our warm hospitality. We are located at number 5 Railway Road, San Juan, and WhatsApp us at 777-7341 for more info.
I am Walter Stewart, President of the Trinidad and Tobago National Council of Parent-Teacher Associations Incorporated. Join us every Thursday, 2 p.m. to 3 p.m. on Real TV, where we look at NPTA Speaks, National Parent-Teacher Association Speaks, on topical and relevant issues pertaining to parents, teachers, education, and students of Trinidad and Tobago. This, of course, encapsulates local, regional, and international audiences every Thursday, 2 p.m. to 3 p.m. on Real TV NPTA Speaks.
Let's get straight to the point. I am Dale Edwards, Dale the Voice, and we're going to get straight to the point right here on Real TV. Join me Monday to Friday, 4 to 6 p.m. when we talk the hard truth. We're not beating around the bush. We're getting straight to the point, dealing with real issues, social, politics, and much more. Monday to Friday, the only place to be is right here on Real TV.
Looking for all your back-to-school essentials? Well, come on down to Keith Muhammad Books and School Supplies, where we have a wide variety of stationery and stencil supplies. We have wide ranges of textbooks on math, science, and even literature. We also are the sole distributors of the Malaysian publisher Mind to Mind, and have bestsellers Sudoku and Word Search. Visit us at our opening hours and feel our warm hospitality. We are located at number 5 Railway Road, San Juan, and WhatsApp us at 777-7341 for more info.
I am Walter Stewart, President of the Trinidad and Tobago National Council of Parent-Teacher Associations Incorporated. Join us every Thursday, 2 p.m. to 3 p.m. on Real TV, where we look at NPTA Speaks, National Parent-Teacher Association Speaks, on topical and relevant issues pertaining to parents, teachers, education, and students of Trinidad and Tobago. This, of course, encapsulates local, regional, and international audiences every Thursday, 2 p.m. to 3 p.m. on Real TV NPTA Speaks.
Welcome back to Conversations with Zelisa right here on Real TV, where we bring reality to you, to all of our local, regional and international viewers. Thank you so much for choosing us, allowing us to add value. Information and knowledge is power. When we have good information, we have the power to make better choices for ourselves and for our children. Today I'm in conversation with a lovely lady who is working extremely hard. That is Miss Elisha Sanka. She's the local economic development officer at the Sangre Grande Regional Corporation. And welcome back to the program. Good. I believe Pastor Francois is joining us at this time. Good morning and welcome, sir.
Hi, good morning. Good to be here this morning. Good to see you again, Zelisa.
Thank you, Pastor. I'm going to get straight to it. I'm told you are very instrumental in a wonderful initiative that's happening this weekend. Can you give us some insight, please?
All right, let me go straight to the what and tell you about the how after very quickly. So what we are seeking to do is to celebrate Republic Day annually. And the regional corporation is pioneering using market day, the how we celebrate it. And so we are planning a precursor event that is going to be had on August 9th, 9 a.m. at the regional corporation, where we invite other regional corporation representatives to come and see how we demonstrate how Republic Day should be celebrated on an annual basis. So simultaneously, on September 24th, beginning this September 24th, which is the 50th anniversary of the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago, we want to have all across Trinidad and Tobago, we are celebrating it in the same manner, in the same form.
Nice.
And so on the 9th is a demonstration by inviting the community and other representatives and the media to see how we want to celebrate Republic Day. On the 24th, we'll all do it together and hopefully annually. Now, the how aspect of the celebration is Market Day. Market Day started 25 years ago in San Pedro, that rural village in Rio Claro,
Mm-hmm.
where we invited a number of people to bring whatever produce they have. What you would find is that everybody have something, but everybody don't have everything. And
Okay.
so some people would have dasheen bush, some people would have okra, lemons behind their house, but they don't have enough to go to the wholesale market with it. And it's still too much for them to consume. I mean, if you have a lemon tree that is loaded, how many lemons you could think you could utilize during that period of time?
True.
So if everybody bring the something they have, and they bring their green fig and the pumpkin and stuff like that. Then they put it on the table and we all set it up in a nice orderly fashion. And then everybody come with their market bag and they walk and they take a bit of everything that is on the table. When you go back home, you have a full market bag or two with a number of variety of fruits and vegetables, and you only brought one thing. Let's say you only brought green fig.
Yes.
And so that expanded throughout the years, over the 25 years, where it is now including clothing, it's including household items. Some people volunteer with their barbering, some people would make food and refreshments. So when you come to a market day that is in the Caribbean, is it in Guyana, in Grenada, sorry, it is in Canada, it is being done in Tobago. And so now, and then on, I don't know if you could recall, but in 2015, February 2015, we had partnered with an organization where we did market day across Trinidad and Tobago in over 100 locations, and over 56,000 people benefited from that.
Wow.
So coming out of that, we know that this could be scaled nationally, where if all the regional corporations come together and have a designated area where they would invite the businesses to come and they would share. So it's not about cost, because it's free, but you must bring something, whether you bring a can of peas, whether you just huck some dry coconut and you bring it, but you bring something to the market and you go back home with so much more. So that is the concept and the idea behind it.
And it's a brilliant initiative. I like the fact that, you walk with something. It's like a barter system. You walk
yes,
with...
it's somewhat of a barter system,
yes,
but
yes.
that comes with a system, because
yes.
sometimes we say barter, but it has a system
Mm-hmm.
to make sure that it functions effectively and efficiently, and it has been working well throughout the years.
Yes, and it's also a way of socializing and getting to know your neighbor or the people in the community.
Most definitely.
Yeah.
Most definitely. So we, it's a work in progress. The letters have went out to different various government ministries, NGOs, stakeholders. Of course, so we anticipate in the demonstration on August.
Okay, we've got a little break there. Let's go to a quick break. This is a program, Conversations with Zelisa. And let's quickly go to a break until we get Pastor back again. Thank you.
You need some cash. You need it now. Without the stress, we'll tell you how.
At JNMB Express Finance, there are no fees on unsecured loans from $2,500 to $75,000. That's a fact. None, not one. No fees, no fuss, no cash. Approval in 24 hours, and the funds go direct to your account. Come in or call Jeff today.
Call 2244-JEF.
Looking for all your back-to-school essentials? Well, come on down to Keith Muhammad Books and School Supplies, where we have a wide variety of stationery and stencil supplies. We have wide ranges of textbooks on math, science, and even literature. We also are the sole distributors of the Malaysian publisher Mind to Mind, and have bestsellers Sudoku and Word Search. Visit us at our opening hours and feel our warm hospitality. We are located at number 5 Railway Road, San Juan, and WhatsApp us at 777-7341 for more info.
Join us on Real TV for Highlights with Alan Ferguson, a program where we aim to level the playing field through meaningful conversation and real action. We highlight the positive developments happening within communities across Trinidad and Tobago. while also addressing the concerns and challenges affecting government agencies and everyday citizens. Tune in every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 6 p.m., only on Real TV.
Kids say the funniest things, and sometimes the smartest too.
So kids, if you were Prime Minister for one day, what would you do?
That everybody got a light location I'm going to reach. Have everybody.
Every episode is packed with honest answers, big imaginations, and moments that will make you laugh, smile, and maybe even learn something new.
So join me, Zelisa, as we discover the world through the eyes of our youngest generation. Conversations with Kids, weekdays at 12 p.m., only on Real TV.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready for Hard Talk. Coming to you at 2 p.m. every Monday.
Join us for Real Talk,
Hard Talk,
Hard Facts, and all that is happening in Trinidad and Tobago and the globe.
Social commentary, sporting commentary, comedy, real entertainment on Real TV. Organic stuff.
Welcome back to Conversations with Zelisa right here on Real TV, where we bring reality to you. To all of our local, regional and international viewers, thank you so much for choosing us. Today I'm in conversation with authorities in the Sangre Grande area. We're having a wonderful event on the 9th of August, and I think it's a great opportunity to take your family and visit, meet, greet, socialize. I love the idea of the exchange of products, of what it is also supporting local. It's supporting local, it's getting to meet and greet, socialize, a win-win where you take something, and I think it's just bringing back that cohesiveness in communities. Let's say welcome back to Pastor Francois. Welcome back, Pastor.
Thank you very much.
Not good. Can you hear us now, Pastor?
Yeah, I'm here myself very well.
Welcome back. As I was
Thank you.
saying to our viewers, it's a wonderful opportunity to make it a family affair. Come out in your numbers, socialize, meet and greet, get to know the people in your community. Allow, if you want to bake some cakes, some bread, some pies, a little jam, pepper sauce, allow your talent even to evolve.
Certainly. And what we recognize also is that you're saving a lot of wastage, because a lot of people have a little excess. When you bring it to one place and you share it with each other, then everybody benefits.
Mm-hmm.
And yes, that's socialization of bringing each other together. So it's not so much about just only the poor coming together. We don't want to project it in that way. Everybody.
Nice.
Whether you're well off or not, you come together and we have a nice fellowship in sharing, and we pass that on to the next generation. So that's why we have the children in the schools involved and other organizations with a number of young people are involved. So we're calling and requesting and inviting people to come be a part and make this thing a wonderful experience.
You know what I think sets this apart right now and why I think it's most appropriate? You see the division that we have in our country? It's going to help. Events like this will help us to socialize, to understand who we are, to embrace all, and do not accept division. Do not accept feeling less than or all-inclusive. So it's something where you really get to meet and greet. You think beyond, you're not narrow-minded, and create bonds, relationships. But it's about giving as well.
Definitely. So what we are asking folks to do on Friday if you could drop off your stuff at the regional corporation, we'll take note of your names, all those who drop off their stuff. So we could sort things out to make sure everything is in order. And if you're unable to make it on Friday, well, you come very early because the program starts at 9. You want to come very early, at least by 7 o'clock, so we could have everything in order, and people could come together and truly benefit from the experience. So, yeah, we are actually exporting Trinidad and Tobago to the rest of the world to see what republicanism is all about. When the citizens come together from the ground up and celebrate with each other.
Brilliant initiative. So it's 9 o'clock. You're asking people to come a little earlier. It's on the 9th of August. What will be provided for those vendors or people who want to bring their, you know, as you say, limes, avocados, now Zabaka is in season, mangoes, so much more that you bring. You have tables set up. What is the atmosphere going to be like?
Yes, we'll be providing tables to ensure that all of these things are set up in an orderly manner. We have volunteers who would be collecting and receiving and sorting and putting things in place. We have servers who would be serving, so to ensure that everybody get as equal amount as they can. So we have all those systems in place to ensure that it functions in a very orderly manner.
Where exactly this is going to be held? What is the location?
It's going to be held right at the regional corporation compound. So everybody's quite familiar with the regional corporation compound itself. It's smack dab on the compound, so they'll be able to access it and be a part of it.
All right, so tell us what is expected on that day. Do you have a flyer by chance?
Oh yes, so we have flyers posted online, and those who are interested, we could forward it to them and they continue to share it.
Nice.
So what we expect, again, people to bring out as much as they have, and bring the best that you have, right? So if you have clothing that you want to give away, the best. If you could sort it out and put it in male, female, children section in an orderly way, it makes it easier. And in terms of the fruits and vegetables and stuff like that, make sure you store it well so that you present the best that you could bring. Okay, we always want to give our best, but it has always been so. When we have market day, you see the best of people on that day. And they just line up in an orderly manner, and they would be able to be served and really celebrate what it is to become a community.
I like that. I think it's beautiful, and I think we could pattern, other communities can pattern from that, because the takeaway is amazing in terms of getting to meet and greet your neighbors and the people in the environment, getting the opportunity. I like that you say equal, which is important. So as you know, you remember to bring the best. Bring what you would want for yourself. Go through your clothing that you're not using, that you're not utilizing, you've outgrown. But make sure that the buttons are on, the zips are working, it's clean. I like how you say, make sure you do it by boys, girls, ages. So it's easy to share and, you know, nice. If you have oranges, mangoes, avocados, fig, green fig, whatever you have, bring.
Definitely.
It's a beautiful, and this is, you are the brainchild?
Excuse me?
You are the brainchild. This was something you started years ago?
Yeah. Thankfully, yes.
I applaud you for that.
Started 25 years ago in San
Wow.
Pedro. Yeah.
So others should pattern.
And since then, well, as I said before, since then it has gone internationally. The same concept, they have been doing it in Grenada, they're doing it in Canada. They're doing it in Tobago, so they see something that they like. So, I mean, something that is started in Trinidad that could be exported to other countries because they like the concept. It's something for us to continue to build on because it started right here.
It's a brilliant initiative. I keep saying that because the takeaway is amazing. The idea and even allowing it to take birth, and I'm sure it would have grown over the years. So, looking forward to this wonderful.
I want to add just one thing to it too. The mere fact that we ask people to bring something, anything, whether it's 2 canapes, bring something, is to put dignity into sharing, because you don't want to feel like you're a handout. Even though when people line up for free stuff, they still feel their dignity is impacted. But this time around, when you know what is on the table, you contributed to it. You walk away feeling that I've made a significant contribution. So what I'm taking home is part of an act of sharing. So we're not promoting that people just come for free and take away things for free. We're saying everybody can find something, and that puts
Exactly.
dignity into sharing.
Of course, it's a brilliant idea. And you're right, you feel part of something. You don't feel as if, oh, I'll come in for freeness. It's as being part of something, giving, getting, sharing. There's a lot of lessons in this opportunity, you know. A lot of... Yeah. We're going to take a quick break. Let's go to these important messages. When we return, we continue our conversation. Stay with us.
You need some cash. You need it now. Without the stress, we'll tell you how.
At JNMB Express Finance, there are no fees on unsecured loans from $2,500 to $75,000. That's a fact. None, not one. No fees, no fuss, no cash. Approval in 24 hours, and the funds go direct to your account. Come in or call Jeff today.
Call 2244-JEF.
Looking for all your back-to-school essentials? Well, come on down to Keith Muhammad Books and School Supplies, where we have a wide variety of stationery and stencil supplies. We have wide ranges of textbooks on math, science, and even literature. We also are the sole distributors of the Malaysian publisher Mind to Mind, and have bestsellers Sudoku and Word Search. Visit us at our opening hours and feel our warm hospitality. We are located at number 5 Railway Road, San Juan, and WhatsApp us at 777-7341 for more info.
Join us on Real TV for Highlights with Alan Ferguson, a program where we aim to level the playing field through meaningful conversation and real action. We highlight the positive developments happening within communities across Trinidad and Tobago, while also addressing the concerns and challenges affecting government agencies and everyday citizens. Tune in every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 6 p.m., only on Real TV.
Kids say the funniest things, and sometimes the smartest too.
So kids, if you were Prime Minister for one day, what would you do?
That everybody got a nice location I'm going to reach. Have everybody.
Every episode is packed with honest answers, big imaginations, and moments that will make you laugh, smile, and maybe even learn something new.
So join me, Zelisa, as we discover the world through the eyes of our youngest generation. Conversations with Kids, weekdays at 12 p.m., only on Real TV.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready for Hard Talk. Coming to you at 2 p.m. every Monday.
Join us for Real Talk,
Hard Talk,
Hard Facts, and all that is happening in Trinidad and Tobago and the globe.
social commentary, sporting commentary, comedy, real entertainment on Real TV. Organic stuff.
Welcome back to Conversations with Zelisa right here on Real TV. To all of our local, regional and international viewers, thank you so much for choosing us, allowing us to add value, to influence you in a positive way. And yes, at 12 o'clock today, another beautiful edition of Conversations with Kids. It's going to be exciting, double the blessings, all right? So stick and stay with us. Great programming right here on Real TV across the board. We understand this is the vacation time. Our children are on vacation, and so our programming is going to be reflective for our children, all right? Today I'm in conversation with Elisha Sankar, Local Economic Development Officer at the Sangre Grande Regional Corporation. Welcome back, Ms. Sankar.
Thank you, Zelisa.
And you know,
thank you for the opportunity to share
you're
today.
more than welcome, darling. I really am very, very happy with this initiative. And I truly believe that every community should pattern, should do something as marvelous as this. I think when you think of it across the board, it's so positive. And I must applaud the committee for allowing this to take birth and to take it to other levels, to grow.
And that's what we are hoping for. We're hoping that, of course, that it doesn't stay with the Sangre Grande Corporation, the region, that, it extends across. And, as Pastor would have indicated, that we would like to have a national market day. So it's a national day of sharing.
Yes.
And something that could be, very monumental.
Of course.
In terms of our history, that we have this national market day. Before, I know I'm not sure how much time we have, but I certainly want to acknowledge, our chairman of the Sangre Grande Regional Corporation, Mr. Kenwin Phillip, our members of council, and our CEO, Ms. Campbell, because really, without their support, initiatives like this, it would be very difficult to achieve. Some other key personnel as well, our communication officer, Ms. Sangeeta Jury, and our health and safety officer, they're always instrumental in all initiatives that the corporation has. So I really just want to say thank you so much. Thank you to Pastor as well, because Pastor is the chairperson of the subcommittee, which is really the organizing committee for the event. So the event was council approved, the initiative was council approved, and a subcommittee was created, and Pastor Francois is the chair of that committee. So we just
it's a brilliant initiative. What I would like to see, now pastors, we understand and know he is the live wire, the brainchild that allowed this, it was his idea that took birth and it's grown from strength to strength. But I would also like to see other leaders in the community. For instance, the imams from the mosques, the pundits from the temples. You understand what I'm saying? Everybody should look at this as growth and development for our community and work cohesively.
Well, the good news, Zelisa, is that we did engage persons like that. So we engaged several religious bodies across the region and even outside of the region. So, as I said, we're hoping that the precursor event, which will give way in terms of, it's really a demonstration of what we want the Republic Day to be like.
Nice,
so
brilliant.
That whomever's not on board in time for August 9, that we have them on board for the Republic Day edition.
Excellent. So, quickly recap to our viewers, for those of you who have family and friends visiting in Trinidad, it's a nice experience to take them to be part of something like that. And all roads will be heading to Sangre Grande on the 9th. Perhaps you can enlighten us again as we wrap things up about this wonderful event.
Certainly. So our community exchange program, Market Day, our precursor event is on the 9th of August. It starts at 9 a.m. sharp. We ask persons who would like to participate to at least come by 8:30, particularly because, we would require sorting of whatever items that they are bringing to share. And really, we just, invite everyone to come out, bring something, and you leave with everything. That's it.
I like that. Bring something and leave with everything. Well, let me take the opportunity to say thanks for taking some time today to spend with us here on Conversations to inform and educate the citizens of Trinidad and Tobago. Let me applaud you all for the dynamic work that you're doing. And please always know that Real TV, we're here to partner so that we could share such great information.
Thank you.
You're welcome, and may God bless you all. All the very best in this wonderful event, and I trust we'll have many other conversations. God bless you all. Take care. This is where we're going to wrap things up for today. Let me thank you kindly for choosing us. Here's reminding you that with God, all things are possible. Stick and stay with us. Great programming continues. I am Zelisa Budu Singh Rupani. Thanks for choosing us. Be safe.
and opinions expressed in the preceding program were those of the hosts, guests, and contributors, and do not